Okay, so now we're going to multiply a binomial, 2 terms, by a trinomial, 3 terms. You will not see this as much as you will see multiplying 2 binomials, but it does show up, so it's something you need to know how to do. I'm going to show you 2 methods. You can pick the one you like best and do it that way. So the box method is just like we saw last time, but the trinomial has 3 terms. So our box needs to be a 2 by 3, okay? So it's going to be a little longer than it was before. It's still going to have 2 parts that way, but it's going to have 3 parts that way. So I'm going to put my x plus 1, and then I'm going to do x squared times a positive 2x times a positive 1. And just like last time, I'm going to look at each box and plug it in. Multiply. So x times x squared, this is going to be x cubed. This box here would be x times 2x, so it's going to be 2x squared. And this box is going to be x times 1, so it's going to be a positive 1x. Then the bottom row, 1 times x squared is going to be a positive 1x squared. 1 times 2x is going to be a positive 2x. And the last one is 1 times 1, which we know is 1. Now, I've got a little more in the way of like terms here. My x cubed, that's my highest exponent. It's all by itself. I have a 2x squared and a 1x squared. That's going to give me 3x squared. I have a 2x and a 1x. That's going to give me 3x. And then I have the 1. So notice that this gives me a polynomial with 4 terms, which does not have a special name. It's just a polynomial with 4 terms. Okay, let's see what happens when we distribute. Distributing looks just the same as before, but this can get kind of long and take a long space on the paper this way. So just make sure you keep your work organized so you can tell what's what. So x times x squared is x cubed. X times 4x would be plus 4x squared. And x times 8 is plus 8x. Then I'm going to distribute my negative 5. Negative 5 times x squared is negative 5x squared. Negative 5 times 4x is negative 20x. And negative 5 times 8 is negative 40. Then look for your like terms. I have my x cubed. That's my highest exponent, and it does not go with anything. I have 4x squared minus 5x squared. That's going to be a negative 1x squared. I'm not going to write the 1. I have 8x, a positive 8x, minus 20x. That's going to be negative 12x, and then my constant is negative 40. So notice my exponents, x cubed, x squared, x. This would be x to the 0, or just my constant. So my exponents are in decreasing order. Okay, so here are 2 for you to practice. Always, always, always watch your signs. You can do either method you want, box method or distributive property. I'm going to talk through and do each one a different way, but you work and you can just check your work when you're done if you want, or you can work it along with me. So the first one, I'm going to use the box method. I've got m plus 3, and I'm multiplying by m squared plus 4m plus 7. So I multiply, m times m squared is m cubed, m times 4m is 4m squared, and m times 7 is 7m. 3 times m squared is 3m squared. Notice I'm writing the sign in front of it so I don't lose it. 3 times 4m is 12m, and plus 7. No. I forgot. It's 3 times 7. I almost messed that up, didn't I? 3 times 7, which is 21. Now I'm going to go through and do my like terms. I have m cubed. That's my highest exponent. 3m squared plus 4m squared is 7m squared. 12m plus 7m is 19m, and then plus 21. All right, the next one I'm going to do with distributive property. 4x times x squared is 4x squared. 4x times negative, I'm sorry, that's not 4x squared. That's 4x cubed. 4x times negative 7x is negative 28x squared, and 4x times 1 is 4x. Then I'm going to distribute my negative 1. Negative 1 times x squared is minus x squared. Negative 1 times negative 7x is positive 7x. And negative 1 times positive 1 is negative 1. As you would expect, that negative 1 changed all the signs of that second polynomial. So I'm going to look for my like terms. 4x cubed, I have a negative 28x squared and a negative 1x squared. That's going to be negative 29x squared. I've got a positive 4x and a positive 7x, that's plus 11x, and then minus 1, okay? So the box method, you sort of see your like terms a little easier, but you still can do whatever way you like. So this is all we're going to do with this. We're going to try this a few times and make sure we know what's going on, and now we're ready to practice.